Hi everyone, welcome back to Jack Reddington's channel. Jack's away negotiating with Ethereum miners to accept payment in coffee beans. So it's your favorite stand-in host, Sophie, keeping your trading skills sharp. If you like strategies that improve your results without adding complexity, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Today we're tackling one of the most common problems traders face, FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's that nagging voice in your head that tells you, if I don't jump in right now, I'll miss the move and watch everyone else profit without me. And if you've ever chased a trade, taken a setup you weren't sure about, or glued yourself to the screen all day just in case, then you know exactly how destructive FOMO can be. But here's the thing. When you have 80+ green zone signals every single day, you don't need to fear missing out. There's no scarcity of opportunities. In fact, there's an abundance of them. And that changes the way you approach every single trade. Quick reminder before we get started. This video is purely for information and entertainment. It's not financial advice. Always do your own research and speak to a financial professional before making trading decisions. So why is the constant flow of green zone signals such a game changer for avoiding FOMO? Let's break it down. The green zone, if you're new here, is the period when market conditions are statistically at their very best. It's when volatility, liquidity, and price action all align to give you the highest probability of catching a clean, profitable move. And with Signal CLI publishing these zones daily at midnight UTC, you know exactly when those high-probability windows occur. Now think about the psychology here. If you believed there were only 1 or 2 good trades in a day, every setup would feel like a life-or-death decision. You'd be far more likely to chase or take subpar trades because the fear of missing out would override your discipline. That's how traders end up in the red zone, taking trades at the wrong times, in the wrong conditions, just to be in the market. But when you know there are 80+ green zone trades coming in a single day, everything changes. If you miss one, so what? Another will be here in minutes. This abundance flips your mindset from, I have to take this or else, to, I'll take the ones that meet my standards and skip the rest. And that's where discipline starts to pay off. Instead of rushing in, you can wait for confirmation. You can filter trades by gradient strength, by overall market structure, and by alignment with the trend. You can be picky because you have the luxury of choice. Here's another benefit. When you're patient, your risk management improves automatically. You're no longer spreading your margin thin over multiple mediocre trades. Instead, you're allocating it to the highest quality setups. This means fewer trades, less exposure, and better focus on the ones that matter. FOMO also makes traders overstay in positions. You might catch an early move, but then hold too long because you're worried you won't see another good setup that day. That's how gains evaporate. But with a constant stream of new green zone signals, you can take your profit, exit confidently, and wait for the next one. It's also worth mentioning how this approach changes your daily routine. Without FOMO dictating your moves, you can step away from the charts between green zones. You're no longer a hostage to the market. You can plan your trades, take them when conditions are right, and then go live your life. That kind of balance is not just better for your mental state, it's better for your bottom line. Here's a practical example. Let's say you see a green zone signal for ETH USDT, but you're not fully convinced by the setup. Maybe the gradient isn't as strong as you'd like, or the structure looks messy. In the past, FOMO might have pushed you to take it anyway. Now, knowing there are dozens more signals coming that day, you simply skip it and wait for one that ticks more boxes. By the end of the day, you've avoided a potential loss and saved your capital for a better opportunity. And that's the real secret here. Abundance kills FOMO. When you believe that opportunities are everywhere, you stop forcing trades. You stop chasing. You start trading only when the odds are in your favor. So the next time you feel that urge to jump into a trade just because something is happening, remind yourself, the next high-quality setup is just around the corner. You don't need to be in the market all the time to make money. You just need to be in at the right time. And with 80+ green zone signals a day, those right times come often. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more trading tips, and tell me in the comments how you keep FOMO out of your own trading. Jack, the channel's still delivering the wins while you're away. Thanks for watching, trade safe, and I'll see you again shortly.